Manchester United's offer for Sofyan Amrabat rejected, with another Premier League club having submitted a bid which has been accepted, and the player is set to be sold. These are the things we'll be talking about on today's video, but before we jump into that, please do smash a like on the video and please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. So let's start off with the Sofyan Amrabat story. There's a story coming out from Damasio over in Italy saying that Fiorentina have rejected all loan offers for Sofyan Amrabat, including an offer from Manchester United in the last few hours. I don't know what to think about this one. I thought a loan offer sounded too good to be true. When you've got people like Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, clubs in Saudi Arabia, all looking to put in, bids and offers for Amrabat, why would they loan him to Manchester United? Like, it seems a little bit strange. When the story broke earlier on, I was obviously happy about it. I thought, great, let's get him on loan. It doesn't cost us any money. We pay us 30 grand a week wages, which is literally nothing really, isn't it? And we get a player that we've wanted all window. And then, the Glazers can still carry on with their whole financial fair play rubbish thing, and it kind of gets swept under the carpet. But obviously this is blown up in their face. The player that's their number one target, the one we've been linked to all summer, is clearly not going to be loaned out. And there is more to this story, which I'm going to bring you now. Alfredo Padula, who is, again, an Italian journalist who's been very, very good around the Serie A transfers this summer, is reporting that Nottingham Forest have apparently agreed a £17 million plus add-ons deal with Fiorentina for Manchester United target Sofyan Amrabat, which has been accepted by Fiorentina. It then goes on to say, however, that the player Sofyan Amrabat has rejected them and doesn't want to move there. So there are other clubs who are breathing down our neck right now. The fact that Nottingham Forest have just had an offer accepted for Sofyan Amrabat, I don't want to say that's frightening, because he's not going to go to Nottingham Forest, is he, when he's got people like Atletico Madrid, Liverpool and Manchester United knocking on the door. But at least it gives us a bit of an indication of how much money Fiorentina actually want. And I think 17 million is more than a fair price. At the beginning of the window, we were being quoted 25 to 30. And I think 90% of people watching this video would have been happy with that amount of money. If I'd have told you that 3 days before the window, we could get him for 17 million, which is what's just been agreed with Nottingham Forest, I would have said 110% go and get that deal done. We've just sold Dean Henderson for 15 million plus add-ons. We sold Fred for 10, Matis Kovar for 9, Noam Emran for 1 million, plus another player we'll talk about in a minute. We've raised about 40 to 50 million pounds worth of sales in the last 3 or 4 weeks. So we clearly have enough money to spend £17 million. And I think, again, this is just a really poor attempt from Manchester United to try and batter down the price. And initially it's blown up in their face. The loan offer was rejected. But I think at least now they know what the benchmark is. If they now go in and match Nottingham Forest's bid of £17 million, obviously then Fiorentina will accept it, because they accepted Nottingham Forest's bid. And we know that personal terms were already agreed between Manchester United and Amrabat back in June, as per Damasio reported. So it probably will now get done for £17 million. This will force Manchester United to pay money, which clearly they didn't want to do. They wanted to do a loan. They wanted to play us on this whole financial fair play rubbish, which is a complete lie, if you ask me. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Now, in relation to a player that's about to be sold, we have an update for you on Teden Mengi, who is, of course, somebody I really, really like, somebody who's come through the youth academy, obviously plays at centre-back, 21 years of age. He's somebody that I did think would potentially break into the first team. He's somebody that I thought had all of the attributes to be a Manchester United player in the first place. Now, there's a story coming out in the last couple of minutes from Fabrizio Romano saying that Luton Town are set to sign Teden Mengi from Manchester United. The deal is agreed. It will be a permanent transfer for Mengi, who is set to undergo medical tests soon. Now, at the moment, we don't know how much the fee is going to be worth, but my guess is it'll be something around £1 million. That seems to be the price that we've been getting for most of our youth players this summer. We got around €1 million for Noam Emran, around €1 million for Zidane Iqbal, and I would imagine it'll be around the same kind of amount of money for Mengi. You know what? I'm a little bit gutted to see Mengi go. I thought it was somebody that could break through into the team, but as always, I do wish him well. I hope he goes and has a good career at Luton. And you know what? He's moving to a Premier League club. He's moving to somewhere where he probably is going to start every match. So fair play to him. He's going to get that experience, and you never know, maybe there'll be some sort of buyback clause in the deal. Maybe Manchester United will look to bring him back in the future. I'm not too sure about it, but if you're looking at it black and white at this moment in time, the fact that we've got an injury crisis in our defence and he's clearly still not valued at Manchester United, the fact that United are willing to sell him, even though Varane's injured, Luke Shaw's injured, and before you know it, Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans are going to be our starting centre-backs, it shows how much Manchester United value him. They clearly don't value him enough to have him as an option, do they? Because you could quite easily say to Mengi, why don't you come and be the fifth choice centre-back? You know, Varane's injured, Maguire, come and be the fifth choice centre-back. But clearly that's not the option, and clearly he is now going to leave. So I wish him all the best. But as always, do let me know how you're feeling about the Sofyan Amrabat situation. Do you think Manchester United will now match the £17 million bid from Nottingham Forest? Or do you think we're just going to carry on with this? We don't have any money, financial fair play rubbish, all of the rest of the window. And also let me know how you're feeling about Mengi. Are you happy that he's going? Do you think that's the right decision? Or would you have preferred it for him to stay at Manchester United and fight for his place in the next 3 to 4 years? As always, thank you so much for watching. This has been Daily Red Devil. Please do smash a like and subscribe to the channel on your way out, and I'll catch you all later.